The year was 2172, and Earth had finally made contact with extraterrestrial life. The news spread like wildfire, igniting a wave of excitement and curiosity across the globe. The alien spacecraft, a colossal, shimmering jellyfish, had appeared in the skies above the Pacific Ocean. Its arrival was a momentous occasion, marking a turning point in human history. The aliens, a race of tall, slender beings with luminescent eyes, communicated with Earth through a universal translator device. They introduced themselves as the Harmonians, a peaceful civilization from a distant galaxy. The Harmonians explained that they had been searching for other intelligent life forms in the universe and had finally found Earth. To their surprise, the Harmonians had a peculiar request. They were obsessed with music and had traveled across the galaxy, challenging various species to singing battles. The Earthlings, known for their musical diversity and talent, were the next on their list. The Harmonians proposed a friendly competition, a galactic karaoke showdown. The stakes were high, as the winner would be hailed as the greatest musical force in the universe. Earth's representatives would have to prove their worth against the Harmonians, who were renowned for their extraordinary vocal abilities and intricate harmonies. The news of the intergalactic challenge quickly reached the ears of Earth's most talented musicians. Singers, songwriters, and instrumentalists from all walks of life expressed their interest in representing the planet. A committee was formed to select the best candidates, ensuring that Earth would put forth its strongest team. The committee faced a daunting task. With so many talented musicians to choose from, it was difficult to narrow down the field. They considered factors such as vocal range, stage presence, and musical versatility. After weeks of deliberation, they finally selected a diverse group of representatives. The team included a rock star with a powerful voice and electrifying stage presence, a country singer with a soulful ballad and a deep connection to his roots, and a beatboxer with incredible vocal percussion skills. They were joined by a talented pianist, a skilled guitarist, and a bassist who could lay down a solid chord progression. As the countdown to the competition began, a sense of anticipation filled the air. The world held its breath, wondering if Earth's musicians could rise to the occasion and defeat the Harmonians. The reputation of the planet, and perhaps the future of human civilization, hung in the balance. The Harmonians had provided Earth with a detailed briefing on the competition. It would take place in a massive intergalactic arena filled with beings from all corners of the universe. The rules were simple. Each team would take turns performing a song, and the winner would be determined by the audience's applause. The Earthlings were determined to make a good impression. They spent countless hours practicing and perfecting their performances. They knew that they would need to be at the top of their game to compete against the Harmonians. As the day of the competition approached, a sense of excitement and nervousness washed over the Earthlings. They were both honored and terrified to be representing their planet on the intergalactic stage. They knew that the eyes of the universe would be watching. When the day came, a courtesy space shuttle was sent to collect the Earthlings. On the ride over, each carefully practiced their craft while trading feedback on how they sounded for improvement. Following a long, anxiety-filled journey, they arrived at the intergalactic arena located within the Sonata 7 star system. It was a colossal structure that seemed to defy gravity and logic. Its exterior was a shimmering, iridescent sphere, pulsating with energy. As they entered, they were greeted by a dazzling array of alien species, each more bizarre than the last. The arena was divided into two halves, one for the Earthlings and one for the Harmonians. The Earthlings' side was filled with a sense of anticipation and excitement. They were eager to showcase their talent to the universe. As the competition began, the Harmonians took the stage first. Their lead singer, a creature named Melodia, had a voice that sounded like a celestial choir. She belted out a hauntingly beautiful song that filled the arena with a sense of peace and tranquility. The crowd was awestruck. When the Harmonians finished, the Earthlings knew they had a tough act to follow. They took their places on the stage, their hearts pounding in their chests. The spotlight shone on the rock star, who strummed a few chords on his electric guitar. The crowd erupted into cheers. The rock star launched into a powerful, energetic song, his voice soaring above the music played on by his partner that was playing a symphony on the piano. The crowd was on their feet, dancing and singing along. The country singer followed with a soulful ballad that tugged at the heartstrings, with the bassist serving as his companion, while strumming out a sweet, soothing pattern of catchy chords that mesmerized the spectators. As soon as their set came to a close, the beatboxer immediately jumped out to center stage, unable to control himself to wait another second. He erupted his incredible vocal percussion skills that displayed so much of a sense of shock and awe that it left the audience breathless. The Earthlings' performance was a tour de force. They showcased the diversity and talent of human music, from the raw energy of rock to the heartfelt melodies of country to the innovative rhythms of beatboxing. The crowd was captivated. When the Earthlings finished, the arena erupted in thunderous applause. The Harmonians were clearly impressed, but they were not ready to concede defeat. Their backup singers, a group of tiny, furry creatures called the Harmonizers, began to sing in perfect harmony, their voices blending seamlessly with melodias. The Earthlings were at a loss. They couldn't believe the level of talent they were up against. Just when it seemed like the Harmonians had won, the Harmonizers made a crucial mistake. They started to sing off-key, their voices squeaking and squawking. The crowd erupted in laughter. The Earthlings seized the opportunity and launched into a final, energetic performance. They danced and sang with such passion that the aliens couldn't help but join in. The arena was filled with a joyous cacophony of music and laughter. As the competition drew to a close, it was clear that the Earthlings had made a strong impression. They had showcased the best of human music and had won the hearts of the audience. The Harmonians, while impressed, were also humbled by the Earthlings' talent. The final decision was up to the judges, a panel of intergalactic dignitaries. They deliberated for a long time, weighing the merits of both teams. The Earthlings and the Harmonians had proven their musical prowess, captivating the audience with their unique styles and extraordinary talent. The intergalactic arena was buzzing with excitement as the judges deliberated on the outcome of the competition. The Earthlings were nervously awaiting the announcement. They had given it their all, pouring their hearts and souls into their performances. They showcased the best of human music, from the raw energy of rock to the soulful melodies of country to the innovative rhythms of beatboxing. As the judges stepped onto the stage, the crowd fell silent. The tension was mutually felt across all species of all backgrounds. The lead judge, a wise and ancient being with glowing eyes, cleared his throat and began to speak. "The decision has been reached," he announced. "Both teams have demonstrated exceptional musical ability and have brought great joy to the audience. It is a universal affirmation that the power of music can bring beings from different worlds together and create something truly beautiful." As the judges stepped onto the stage, the crowd fell silent. The tension was mutually felt across all species of all backgrounds. The lead judge, a wise and ancient being with glowing eyes, cleared his throat and began to speak. "The decision has been reached," he announced. "Both teams have demonstrated exceptional musical ability and have brought great joy to the audience. It is a universal affirmation that the power of music can bring beings from different worlds together and create something truly beautiful." In the end, they declared the competition a draw. The Earthlings and the Harmonians had both demonstrated exceptional musical ability and had brought joy to the audience. The announcement was met with a burst of cheers and applause from both sides. The Earthlings were thrilled to have performed so well on the intergalactic stage. They had proven that human music was capable of captivating audiences from all corners of the universe. As the celebration continued, the Earthlings and the Harmonians mingled with each other, sharing stories and exchanging musical ideas. They discovered that despite their differences, they both had a love of music that ran very deep. The Harmonians invited the Earthlings to visit their planet, Harmony, a world of pure music and harmonious vibrations. The Earthlings eagerly accepted the invitation, eager to experience the musical culture of another civilization. As the Earthlings prepared to leave the intergalactic arena, they reflected on their incredible journey. They had faced challenges, overcome adversity, and showcased their talent to the universe. They had formed lasting friendships with the Harmonians and had discovered the power of music to unite beings from different worlds. The Great Galactic Karaoke Showdown would be remembered as a historic event, a testament to the enduring power of music. It had proven that music was a universal language that could break down barriers of a wide range of various races and cultures. As the Earthlings boarded the intergalactic vessel to take them home, they looked back at the intergalactic arena with a sense of pride and accomplishment. They had represented their planet with honor and had made a lasting impression on the universe. A week later, the exact details of the invitation had been agreed upon. The next day, another space shuttle was sent. The Earthlings embarked on a journey to Harmony, the planet now renowned for its musical culture. The journey was long and arduous, but the anticipation of exploring a new world kept them motivated. When they finally arrived, they were greeted by a breathtaking sight. Harmony was a lush, verdant planet, covered in towering bioluminescent trees and sparkling rivers. The air was filled with the sweet scent of flowers and the gentle sounds of nature. The Harmonians welcomed the Earthlings with open arms. They led them to their city, a magnificent metropolis built entirely of crystal and light. The city was filled with music, from the gentle melodies of string quartets to the rhythmic beats of drum ensembles. The Harmonians introduced the Earthlings to their musical traditions. They shared their ancient songs, their sacred rituals, and their innovative compositions. The Earthlings were amazed by the diversity and complexity of Harmonian music. The Harmonians also extended an offer to the Earthlings to participate in their musical festivals. These festivals were grand celebrations of music, with performers from all over the planet coming together to share their talents. The Earthlings were honored to be included as part of them. During their time on Harmony, the Earthlings discovered that music was an integral part of Harmonian culture. It was used to celebrate, to mourn, to heal, and to connect with the spiritual world. Music was a source of joy, inspiration, and meaning. The Earthlings were particularly impressed by the Harmonians' ability to create music with their voices. They could produce a wide range of sounds, from deep, resonant bass notes to soaring, ethereal high notes. Their harmonies were intricate and at times mind-numbingly complicated, often involving multiple voices singing different melodies simultaneously. The Earthlings were inspired by the Harmonians' musical talent and creativity. They began to experiment with new musical styles, blending elements of Earth and Harmonian music. They created a unique sound that was both familiar and exotic. As their time on Harmony drew to a close, the Earthlings realized that they had learned a great deal from their experience. They had discovered the power of music to bring people together, to heal wounds, and to inspire the soul. The Earthlings set off to return to Earth with a renewed appreciation for music. They pledged to share their experiences with the world, spreading the message of the Harmonians and their great affection of music. The Great Galactic Karaoke Showdown had not only showcased the talent of Earth's musicians, but had also fostered a deeper understanding of music and what its role should be in human culture. Upon their return to Earth, the Earthlings were greeted as heroes. Their adventures on Harmony had captured the imagination of the world, and they were celebrated as ambassadors of music and peace. The Earthlings shared their experiences with the world, describing the news of the Harmonians and their never-ending adoration of music. They gave lectures, wrote books, and performed concerts, inspiring a new generation of musicians. One of the most significant legacies of the Earthlings' journey was the creation of that new musical genre, a fusion of Earth and Harmonian music. This new genre, known as Harmon Earth, combined the rhythmic complexity of Earth music with the melodic beauty of Harmonian music. Harmon Earth quickly gained popularity, attracting musicians from all over the world. It became a symbol of the unity and diversity of human culture, an example of how the power of music can transcend boundaries. The people of Earth continued to collaborate with Harmonian musicians, sharing their knowledge and expertise. They organized international music festivals, bringing together musicians from different planets to celebrate the universal language of music. The effects of their infamous music battle had inspired a new era of musical exploration and collaboration that would see no boundaries. As the years passed, the memory of the great galactic karaoke showdown faded into history. But the legacy of the event lived on, inspiring musicians and music lovers around the world. The Earthlings had shown the world that music was more than just entertainment. It was a powerful force to do great things beyond human understanding. Earth's inhabitants continued to explore the universe, seeking out new musical cultures and sharing their own. They became ambassadors of peace and understanding, continually spreading the message of harmony and cooperation. The legacy of the great galactic karaoke showdown would live on for generations to come, a reminder of the power of music to unite people from all walks of life. It was a testament to the enduring spirit of human creativity and the boundless potential of the human imagination. Even as time had gone by since the great galactic karaoke showdown occurred, it may have been slowly forgotten by many individuals, but its impact on Earth and the universe was still felt. The Harmon Earth genre, a fusion of Earth and Harmonian music, continued to thrive. It had become a global phenomenon, inspiring musicians from all walks of life. The genre's unique blend of rhythms, melodies, and harmonies had captured the hearts of audiences around the world. The Earthlings and the Harmonians had formed a lasting bond. They continued to collaborate on musical projects, sharing their knowledge and expertise. Their partnership had continually garnered new musical innovations to be produced in both of their celestial realms. The intergalactic arena, where the great galactic karaoke showdown had taken place, had become a symbol of peace and unity. It was now used for a variety of events, from musical festivals to diplomatic conferences. The Harmonians had returned to their home planet, but they never forgot their time on Earth. They continued to follow the progress of human civilization, and they were proud of the role they had played in its development. On Earth, the legacy of that great musical showcase was evident in the vibrant music scene. New musical genres had emerged, inspired by the Harmonian influence. Musicians were experimenting with new sounds, pushing the boundaries of creativity. The Earthlings had learned valuable lessons from their encounter with the Harmonians. They had discovered the power of music to unite people within their own planet from different human cultures and backgrounds. They had learned the importance of tolerance, respect, and cooperation. As the years went by, the Earthlings continued to explore the universe, seeking out new musical cultures and sharing their own. The legacy of the great galactic karaoke showdown would live on for unforetold generations to come. It was a declaration to the enduring power of music and the boundless potential of the human spirit. The Earthlings had shown the world that music was more than just entertainment. It was a force to benefit humanity and unite all types of societies, no matter where they are located beyond the stars.